Hi everyone, it's Quinn and I'm here to do another book haul vlog. I don't actually have that many to share, but they're all ones that I'm really excited about, so I guess I'll just jump in. So almost all the books I got are from the library, and the first one is 100 Sideways Miles by Andrew Smith. He's written quite a few books in sort of different genres, but he wrote Winger that I read this year, which was just, it was so good. Actually, I think it came out last year, but I read it this year. It's so good, and that book, like, if you have not read Winger, you should. But anyway, here's his new book, which is called 100 Sideways Miles. It's got an upside down horse, and I'm very excited to read this. In addition to the Andrew Smith book that I got this week, I also took out 4 books by Jill Shalvis. All of these books my library had, my small library. I didn't have to put them on hold, and I sort of just rated what we had and borrowed them. I actually read a Jill Shalvis book, Simply Irresistible, I think it was called, more than a year ago, I think. And it was the first book in the Lucky Harbor series, and I liked it. I thought it was, I thought it was okay, but I wasn't madly in love. I didn't have any sort of desire to read any more of them. But fairly recently I read one that I got through Edelweiss, which was like the 10th or 11th Lucky Harbor book, and I liked it quite a bit more than I liked Simply Irresistible. And it made me curious about some of the other books, so yeah, so I kind of took some out from the library. So the first one I got, I've already read and I loved, and it's called It's in His Kiss. And I don't know which number this is in the Lucky Harbor series. It's like way down there, 10, 11, something like that. I really like this. I didn't return it yet because I wanted to share it for my book haul, but oh my gosh, this book was just perfection. I also got Always on My Mind. No, all of these are, well, actually 3 of these are Lucky Harbor books. So this is another Lucky Harbor book. And then I also got Forever in a Day, and I'm really excited. And then the final Jill Shalvis book that I got that my library had, I don't think is a Lucky Harbor book, and it's actually a collection of 3 novellas, I believe, by Jill Shalvis, and it's called Merry and Bright. I actually think it's like a Christmas time read. It was in our holiday collection. You can see the holiday sticker. So I'm really excited. It's taking everything I have to not just read all of these right away, even though I've already read one. But I do think it's good to sort of, at least for me, to read, sort of separate books between authors. Otherwise, like instead of binge reading one author, sometimes then I kind of get sick of the books, so I like to have like different books in between. But I don't know how long I'm going to be able to wait. And then the final book I actually bought, as I talked about last time, my library where I work, we're having this big book sale, which is actually on Sunday. I'm already exhausted just thinking about it. It is such an exhausting day. It's good, and it's, I don't know if I'd say fun, but it's interesting and it's an experience, and I love how successful our book sale is, but it's so exhausting. But anyway, so I did see this book. Someone donated it the other day, and I happened to see it, and it's only $1. It's a used book, but it looks brand new, and it is Forge by Laurie Halse Anderson. I actually have the first one in this book, which I think is called Chains. I'm looking at my bookshelves, and yes, it is called Chains, and this one will match perfectly, and I really want to read these. I hate that I haven't read them yet. They're supposed to be so good, and they're historical fiction, and it's about, if I remember correctly, I think it's actually about African Americans. It's historical fiction, so it's, fiction, but African Americans during the Revolutionary War, I believe. It seems really interesting. I've heard such good things, and the kids that come into the library have great things to say. Not surprisingly, I mean, it is Laurie Halse Anderson. So yeah, so I got this one. So those are all the books I got. I got 6 books, which still is pretty nice haul. I might have a decent size book haul vlog next week because it'll have, after the book sale, I might find a whole bunch of books that I want to buy. I hope you all have a really great weekend. I have a busy one. Saturday, which maybe is today for you, I'm filming this on Friday. Saturday, I'm going to Rhinebeck, New York, which is actually a 3-hour drive because there's an event with Rainbow Rowell, and I just couldn't pass it up. And then Sunday is our book sale, which means I'm just working. And it's an extra day that I'm working. So actually, instead of working 5 days in a week, I'm working 6. So I'm sort of tired already, and I'm, worried because next week is going to be exhausting. But yeah, that's about all I've got going on. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye!